James, how important was it for you guys to get back on track with this win?
Very important, very important. Particularly being a division game, and those they have more meaning in the standings. So we knew we had to get a win. We had to stop that losing streak, and very glad we could do it at home.
You were the guy holding Eric back when he was walking off the field after Carr got sacked. Can you kind of let us know what happened in that?
Just two guys that are both frustrated by offensive failure is really what it is. I think, for the past few weeks, our offense, well, few weeks, that's generous. A lot of times this season, our offense has not performed to where we believe that we're capable of performing. And, Derek's frustrated, Eric's frustrated, two guys just competing, and they're angry, both of them. I mean, it's more than frustration, it's anger. It's, it's just feel like we can go out and put a better product out there, and at the time we weren't doing that. And I think it just boiled over.
I saw Derek go to the O-line bench and kind of sit with Eric. Is that kind of where it got resolved? Did you hear what maybe the conversations were?
Yeah, I think, when the emotions kind of temper off a little bit, that's the time where you address it. And so they had a conversation, and to be honest, I don't know what was said between them two, but they got it resolved, and we were able to move on and focus on the game and put that behind us.
You talk about frustrations and wanting to win and things like that. That's why tempers kind of boiled over. When you look at this game as a whole, yes, it's a win, but did it almost feel like this was a hard win to come by given how the game went?
It definitely was. I think if you look at the stats on paper, it's not pretty. It probably looks like we should have lost that game. But I think, in the NFL, it comes down to making plays when you have to make them, and we were able to do that today. Special teams was huge with a touchdown for us, and defense played great all game long. So just credit to them, and our offense at times was able to capitalize on the way our special teams and defense set us up and score touchdowns down there, which is very important, and help us to ice that game.
When the emotions do boil over like that, how do you guys maybe manage that heading into the week to make sure it's not happening every Sunday?
Yeah, I think it started, when they had that conversation, that's the first step, right? And so just making sure that, hey, we air it out. Like when we're in the building, when we're together, we need to speak our minds. Everyone does, just so we're all on the same page and we understand what we expect of ourselves and each other. And I think that's very important. I think, both Derek and Eric and everyone else on the offense are mature enough to be able to handle that and do that this week.